They are the parents of their kids. And fundamentally, parents have a right to know what's happening with their children.
BC United leader Kevin Falcon facing criticism for a lack of clarity in his statements on parents' rights and gender-diverse kids in schools after rallies Wednesday on sexual orientation and gender identity education. But experts say he's pandering to get votes.
I think right now Kevin Falcon has not come to the conclusion that taking a very clear and unequivocal anti-SOGI policy or a pro-parents' rights policy is going to get him into office.
At the Union of BC Municipalities convention Thursday, Falcon was asked by reporters if his government would put in policies similar to New Brunswick and Saskatchewan, requiring parental consent before teachers start using a student's preferred pronouns or a different name.
Well, I'm not going to answer this specific question, I'll tell you. It's not because I'm being evasive, it's because it's only one example of multitudes of examples that parents can give you of issues they may have concerns about. You will never see me allow children, vulnerable kids especially, to be used as a punching bag in politics. Not going to happen. But I can tell you, I'm not going to also reject the parents that have legitimate concerns that they don't feel like they've got a line of sight of what's going on in their own classrooms.
Political scientist Stuart Prest says Falcon is trying to connect with conservative supporters.
To those who are perhaps looking at the Conservative Party, which has taken a fairly strong position with regards to parent choice in education, and trying to speak to those voters, but at a risk of pulling Mr. Falcon and BC United out of the mainstream on the issue.
Travers, a sociologist with Simon Fraser University, says policies like those passed in other provinces are harmful to gender diverse and trans kids who aren't guaranteed to have supportive, accepting families.
If you were to prevent the school from giving them a place to be openly queer and trans, then you're literally forcing them to hide everywhere. And we know what the long-term consequences are of having to hide one's identity. They're very negative for mental health.
In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.